Hello, my name is Philip Stoll, and I teach music in the Olentangy School District. I'm focusing on our high school acceptable use policy. It was interesting. I was looking on the school district website for our acceptable use policy. Could not find it anywhere. Ended up emailing our technology supervisor, and he said they were actually included in our handbooks, which I kind of knew then. I just didn't. I thought there was one document that we could all get to and be able to read it from there. So, like I said before, I will be focusing on the high school acceptable use policy. It'd be great if there was one document on the site easily available along with our technology vision statement and goals, so parents, community, students, teachers will be able to see what's going on in technology, what's happening, and what they're standing for. So that's one definite proposal I would have for our technology department with our AUP and along with our technology goals. As I highlight some of the suggested proposals, changes for the acceptable use policy for our district, a couple things kind of really stuck out to me. One thing with our AUP, I noticed that the district numbers the entire policy. And in fact, I think it goes up to, looks like 26. So there's 26 called rules, policies that are supposed to be followed by the district, teachers, students, so on and so forth. One of the suggestions I have many suggestions, but one of the highlights, one of the things that really caught my attention was students, and this is number 9, students are not to send messages over the network using outside email accounts or systems, nor participate in online chat rooms. All electronic communication between students and teachers should happen through their district assigned MyEd First Class accounts. And it really got me thinking about, what about texting and communicating to our students that way? I can see where texting could also be included in sending messages. First class is a bit restrictive. Students don't always respond or use email. I think the school network should be able to handle SMS, especially if a student does not have 3G, but can text through their Wi-Fi device. And if a teacher is trying to contact their students on important dates, homework, or other important piece of information, then texting should be included in this policy. Number 13 in our acceptable use policy, copyright laws are to be enforced. That's nice, but it's very short. No explanation, nothing for, especially students, to understand what exactly a copyright law is. I think this document should be an educational document also for teachers, for parents, for students, teaching us what copyright laws are. I think Columbus Schools did a decent job in their policy as I was reading through that. They laid out exactly some simple ways to avoid copyright situations. I got on the internet and I did find a website. I did state this website where I got this source information, but I really appreciated how they taught in simple sentences on avoiding copyright kind of situations. I'll just read a couple. Such as the first one, simply that copyrighted material might be accessible from the internet, however, does not provide authority to print, download, and distribute the works for students, unless such activity is expressly allowed under copyright law. The user should first obtain permission from the copyright holder. The second one, as a result, you should assume everything you find on the internet is copyrighted unless otherwise labeled. This rule of thumb applies to all categories of copyrightable works, such as pictures, articles, and music. Very well stated, very simple, and I think students could catch that very quickly. 24 talks about pornographic material, transferring of those images. 25 talks about cyberbullying, which unfortunately is happening a lot, not only with our teenagers, but also our middle school kids, elementary kids. These are sad but yet very important issues that needs to be addressed. And I talk about it from an education point of view. I really think that the community needs to be educated. Um, Parents, children. It's nice that it's a part of this list. It's good and all, but I think it needs to be something that brings everybody together, so we as parents, as community, can help our children understand what's going on to help fight pornography, the hate crimes, predators, cyberbullying. One of my last proposed changes is social networking. Um, Nothing on the document talks about Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Pinterest, WordPress, any blog sites, any kind of resourceful site that could and should be used on a regular basis. Um, how can these be addressed in our current AUP? I propose that the following sites I just named, along with others, Prezi, Google Documents, I propose that these be permitted to be used by teachers for the purposes of education, communication, for the students, parents, and the community.